come this far. I'm also thankful to all my colleagues of the placement cell. I'll let them to please come forward. Please come in. So that you also recognize the members of our placement cell. As told to you earlier, we have the teachers and student team members from all courses. So we have Dr. Harpreet Bhatia from Psychology, Dr. Shalini Devi from BCom Honors, Dr. Namita Sharma and myself from BMS. We have Rakesh Kumar from Computer Science Department, Mr. Anil Kumar from Electronics Department. We also have Dr. Jasmeet Singh from Physics Department. So it's Dr. Rubina Mittal from Maths Department. So we have everyone representing every course so that the students' interests are taken care of. I thank my team for their wholehearted support. We function as a team and we are a small family. Along with students, I cannot thank enough the students team. This cell, as Pranay said, that you will learn very peculiar skills that any other society might not offer you. And this cell works round the clock and all round the year. It's sometimes late in the evening or early in the mornings that we ask them to provide us some data that is to be provided to some higher authorities, and they do it very, very promptly. So if you are keen to join this cell, please make sure that you are able to balance your academics along with the work, the support that the students team offer to the faculty. And it's actually, I'm really very delighted because as Principal Ma'am mentioned, I've been associated with this cell right from the beginning. Kabhi member hoon, kabhi nahi hoon, kabhi convener hoon, kabhi member hoon, kabhi nahi hoon. But I have been associated with this right from the beginning, and it's been over a decade that we have seen the placements of our BMS students and others. And not just the BMS students, now every course has come up, and we have the president who is not from the BMS course, who is from BCom Honors. So every course is having great placements. We have a great placement record for all the courses, and all students come forward to contribute to the best of their abilities. So I offer you my best wishes. Be a part of the placement cell, be a member if you want to be, or keep associating with the placement cell for whatever it organizes, be it a seminar or a webinar or whatever. Because if you are the one who is committed to work upon yourself, अगर आपने ये सोच लिया है कि आप अपने में इन्वेस्ट करेंगे और अपने आप को आप अपनी ग्रोथ आप एनेबल करेंगे, अपने आप को आप और बेहतर बनाएंगे, and you don't know how to do that, then these guys are there to help you out. They are going to show you the way what can be done, which would lead you to the dream job or the dream course or career or the higher education that you may be wanting for yourself. So if you are committed to yourself, then we are all here to guide you in whatever ways possible. Thank you everyone for your very patient listening. You've been a wonderful audience, and I also thank my non-teaching staff for their support in organizing this session. Thank you all once.
Continue our orientation session, telling about the recruitment process and an informal interactive Q&A session with all the first years. So, as ma'am said, we cater to all the 9 courses. It is not restricted to BMS, it is not restricted to maybe BCom Honors. So, we provide placements to all the 9 courses, plus this resource book, as Akshat said. This particular section is available for all the 9 particular courses. So it's not that we cater to 1 or 2 courses. We think and we provide placements to all the 9 courses, and you can be a member here. So now I would like to invite Chetna to tell about the recruitment process for the first year. Okay, so there is an issue with the mic. So we will be just starting in 2 to 3 minutes. Till then, regarding the Aram itself, as we said, We will inform about the registration part, how you can get the copy of around later. It will be circulated in your class groups, so be active on your class groups, and we will circulate that to your CRs, and your respective CRs will send around on the WhatsApp groups of your class groups. Recruitment. One is the major recruitment, which we will conduct in January itself, and we will inform you about that recruitment now only, just in 2 to 3 minutes. So yeah, thanks.
These students from every course be a part of the placement cell, so that, because you know best what you require at the end of your course. Nobody in the psychology, the students cannot say for BMS, and the BMS cannot say for commerce. So if the psychology student will be able to give their inputs related to psychology, the commerce student will be able to give their inputs for commerce. So please ensure every course has a representative at least in the placement cell. Only then can information related to your course become more and more refined and more relevant to you. Thank you.
We are open to all the courses. Students can from any course can join this cell. And now I would like to invite Chetna to take over to tell you about the recruitment process. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pranay. So now, as you all are well aware about the working and roles and responsibilities of the placement cell, so you must be wondering about how to become a part of the placement cell. So this time, placement cell has 3 rounds as a part of its recruitment process. The very first round being the filling up of the Google form. So under this round, placement cell will be circulating a Google form through your respective CRs, or you can have a direct access to that form through our Instagram handle, or all the students who are part of the orientation group can directly access it. So once you have received that Google form, you have to fill your basic details like your name and contact number, institutional mail IDs, etc. And at the last part of that Google form, you will be having an option of choosing either task option 1 or task option 2 as your preferred task. And below that, you will be having respective WhatsApp groups to join, and then you'll be directly driven to those WhatsApp groups. And in this way, you will be reaching to the second round of the recruitment process. Now coming to the second round, so for round 2, we have 2 options, which is task option 1 and task option 2. So here you have to perform either one of the options for the task, and coming to task option 1, which is reel or post designing. So here you have to either design a reel or an Instagram post, and the topic for both the thing is tips to write good email, and the content for this thing will be provided by placement cell only through our WhatsApp groups. And we'll be judging you on the basis of your editing skills, content creativity, content uniqueness, etc. Now coming to task option 2, which is content writing plus LinkedIn task. So one thing that has to be kept in mind is, unlike the task option 1, where you have to either design a reel or post, here you have to perform both the tasks, which is content writing and LinkedIn task. Now coming to very first part of the task option 2, which is content writing. So under this task, you are supposed to curate a content for an Instagram reel, and the topic for it is top 5 platforms for internship, and will not be providing you any content for this. You are solely responsible for the content, and we'll be judging you on the basis of your content creativity, content uniqueness, etc. Now coming to second part, which is the LinkedIn task. Now I hope by now you all must have created your LinkedIn accounts, but if not, then let me give you a small brief. LinkedIn is a social media cum personal branding sort of platform through which you can connect to various professionals from diverse fields. Then you can also connect to peers from different colleges. You can find relevant job as well as internship opportunities from there. So once you have created your LinkedIn account, so you have to go to the search bar, and let's just say if you want to search for an HR like EY, so you have to write EY HR. In this way, you have to collect at least 5 HR contacts, which could be either their mail ID or contact number. And in this way, you have to curate a Google Sheet and then add all those data in that sheet and attach that Google Sheet to a Google form, which will be circulating in that WhatsApp group further. Now coming to the Okay, yeah. So task option 1 and task option 2 both are completed, and one thing has to be kept in mind is all those students who will complete either task option 1 or task option 2 will only be eligible for the last and the final round of the recruitment process, which is the group interviews, and all the information like your slot, timing, etc. will be given to you through those WhatsApp groups. And in this way, the whole itinerary for the recruitment process goes like. Now coming to the deadlines for all the rounds. So the deadline for the registration is 13th of January, while the deadline for the task submission is 15th January, and we'll be commencing with the group interviews from 17th January. So that's how the whole recruitment process will go. And now we'll be moving forward with the Q&A session. Hoping that you all have many queries regarding the placement cell and the recruitment process. And although most of the information is provided here, but we have also made WhatsApp groups after which like in which you will be a part of. So there also all the information will be provided in detail. And in case you have any queries right now, this is the time so we can solve your queries.
So
You can come forward and please don't shy away. We also are just third years. The faculty is not here. So please, you can just tell your queries so that we can solve them.